guys, if you're new to my channel, my name is Alex and this is my channel Life with Fibro. Before we get started, don't forget to click the subscribe button and the push notifications bell so that you never miss a video. Today we are going to talk about, we're going to do an update regarding my appointment on Monday and how that went. We're also going to talk about some of the supplements that I've been taking, and that scared me. Some of the supplements I've been taking and what I'm about to start. So let's get into this video. Okay, so my appointment on Monday. For those of you who watched my first video about my fibromyalgia story, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you didn't watch that video, go make sure you watch it. I had an appointment on Monday the 14th with my general physician to discuss the diagnosis of fibromyalgia and what to start for treatment, because my rheumatologist wasn't wanting to diagnose it even though he said that that's what I have. So went in, met with my GP, and I told him, I was like, you know, the rheumatologist said it was fibromyalgia, but for some reason he's not wanting to diagnose it. And my GP was very, very frustrated, thankfully. He was like, there's no reason that your rheumatologist shouldn't have diagnosed it. They should have done it. There's no reason I needed to. So he put it in right away for me, which is really good. I was really excited about that. And then he asked what I was thinking about for treatment, and I told him I wanted to go the more natural supplement vitamin route first. I've done a lot of research on it and have found that people have gotten a lot better results with that, with a lot less side effects than trying Lyrica or Cymbalta. And thankfully he was completely agreeing with me. He was like, you know, I completely agree with everything that you're wanting to try. I think it's a good place to start. And he did say, if you watch my first video, you'll know that my rheumatologist was telling me to take a ton of Tylenol, and that was about all they were telling me to do. My GP did agree with me that Tylenol was not going to really do anything for me, and that it was an insane amount they were trying to get me to take. So that's how that appointment went. I left that appointment so happy. Like, that's the happiest I've been probably since my symptoms and everything started, just because for once somebody was listening and somebody understood and somebody agreed with everything that I was thinking and that I was feeling, and to know that I was on the right path of it was so exciting. Okay, so for the supplements, there's two that I've been taking the last few weeks that I've definitely noticed a difference on, and then there's some that I'm going to show you that I'm about to start within the next week or two, and then there'll be a few more that I don't have with me yet that I'm going to start in a few weeks, so I haven't bought them yet. The first one that I started taking was this Daily Energy. It's the Ollie brand. What is in it is vitamin B12, CoQ10, and gojo berry. I did want to let you guys know that if you get yourself B12 for anything, or if it is for especially for fibromyalgia, make sure you're getting the vitamin B12 that has the M after it. See if you can see that, the methylcobalamin. That is the natural version of B12. I found that out from someone. That is the natural version. The one that starts with the C after is a synthetic version, and it's harder for some of us, especially with fibro, to break down in our bodies. So make sure you're getting this one. It is a lot harder to find, but it's just a lot better for you. So it has vitamin B12, CoQ10, and gojo berry. Gojo berry is a superfood. All three of the things help your cells produce energy and help support the mitochondria, which is really needed. We really need it for fibro. We need the energy. And then B12 also helps with pain. I definitely have noticed a difference when I started taking this, and I love this thing. I love it, and I will definitely get it. I will continue buying it. I take it right away in the morning with my other medication, and I'm still fatigued, but I can tell the difference from when I take this and when I don't take this. It's a little difference, but it's a difference, and that's what matters. It normally wears off from myself. I don't know anybody else, but for myself it wears off normally about 2 o'clock. So then I do start getting really, really fatigued again around 2. but I mean, for most of the day, most of my work day, it is an absolute wonder. And then the other thing that I've been taking a lot is the simplest thing. It's this emergency vitamin C. It's the raspberry flavor. I did try the orange or tangerine or something at first, and it just wasn't my favorite flavoring in the world. It just tastes like a very watered down orange, and it was not very good. But this is raspberry, and this one is very, very good. This one has vitamin C, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, which, okay, so it has vitamin C, B1, B2, B3, B6, B9, it has some B12, but it is the synthetic version. It has B5, it has calcium, it has phosphorus, it has some magnesium, it has some zinc, some manganese, some chromium, some sodium, and some potassium. So I take this every single day. I take this around 2 o'clock, 2:30. When this wears off, there is some days where I feel like I need a little earlier, but I do try to hold off and wait till about 2 o'clock, because then it does help a lot with the rest of the evening until I go to bed. I have noticed a difference a lot with the pain when I take this. That's why I normally try to wait till about 2 o'clock, because that's when my roughest point of the day is. I work 8 to 4:30, so about 2 o'clock into my day is when the pain starts getting really bad and the fatigue gets really bad. So I'll take this, and normally within like half hour I'm feeling a little better. I mean, I still don't feel absolutely great, but it definitely helps, and it helps take the edge of some of the pain off, and definitely helps me wake me up a little bit, just at least, so that I can make it through the rest of the day, come home, have dinner with my wife, and still enjoy the night a little bit without feeling completely useless. And then some of the things, and then also I've been taking D3. This is 1000 UI. I do take 4 of these. Like I said in my previous video, make sure you watch that. I did have a low vitamin D3 level, so I do have to take some of that. I'm taking 4,000 right now. Sorry, that's my dog in the background if you can hear her. I take 4,000 right now, and then my doctor will be retesting my levels in a few months, he said, to see if they're where they need to be. If not, he will increase it if he needs to. And then the things I'm going to be adding are, there's quite a few. This Calm Magnesium Powder, I tried this last night. It's supposed to help a lot with restless legs, with pain. It's supposed to help you fall asleep better. Thankfully, I know a lot of people with fibro have problems falling asleep. Before I got fibromyalgia, I always had problems falling asleep. I'd lay in bed for an hour or two before I fell asleep. And now with the fibro, I actually am able to fall asleep pretty much as soon as my head hits a pillow or anywhere. I'm just so fatigued I can just fall asleep anywhere, which I'm thankful that I don't have the problem with falling asleep. But I do now have the problem that once I'm up and I can't get back to sleep, and I still have the really bad fatigue like everybody with fibromyalgia does. But thankfully I am able to fall asleep a lot easier than I could before. But it's just once I'm up. Like this morning, for some reason it woke me up at 6 o'clock this morning, and I laid in bed, I'm not even kidding you, for 2 hours trying to get myself to fall back asleep because I'm so tired, and my body just would not fall back asleep. So I got up, took a shower, and now I'm filming. But inside I want to scream and cry because I'm so tired, but my body just won't go to sleep. So hopefully I'm hoping that'll help me sleep a little longer, and of course, help with the restless legs, because that is something that's very inconvenient, and then also help with the pain. Another thing that I'm going to be doing is an additional B12. There is in the Ollie, there is 300 mcg of vitamin B12 in it, and I think my body needs more than that, and I don't want to take this too many times a day because of the gojo berry and stuff in it. So I'm just taking this once, and then I'm going to be taking an additional 3,000 mcg, and see if that kind of helps some. And then if I'm, like I said, this is supposed to help with energy and pain also. And then if I feel like I need more, I'll take another one of these and just kind of see what my body needs. You are supposed to take 2 of these a day, but because of the Ollie, I'm just going to start off with 1 and then increase it if I need to. And then I also got some Biotin hair, skin, and nails that I'm going to be taking. I just don't have very strong hair. It's just very thick, very dry. I always have, so I'm hoping this will help some. And then I've also talked to a few people who have fibromyalgia, and they just started taking Biotin, and within a few weeks it started helping some of their skin sensitivity. When the flare-ups get really bad, it helps their skin be a little less sensitive sometimes. So I'm curious to see if that will work and if that'll help. And then I'm also going to be adding fish oil and omega-3s. So this has a lot of, helps a lot with your heart, and just omega-3s are overall just something that's very good for your body. So I'm going to be taking those. And then I also got this turmeric, I don't know if you can see that, this turmeric tablets that I'm going to try taking. So turmeric is an antioxidant and it helps with inflammatory, so it's supposed to be really good for people with like fibromyalgia, with RA. So I'm going to try that and see how that helps. It's supposed to help with pain and stuff. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know how that works. I'll probably start that next week or the week after. I don't want to start too many new things at once. And then the last thing I got is this terrific tummy probiotic. Everybody needs to take a probiotic. It's just something that is it helps your stomach a lot and helps your digestion, which I have a lot of digestive issues. So hopefully this will help some. And then I don't have them with me right now, but I'm also going to be taking an additional amount of the CoQ10 that's in this. There's only 30 milligrams in here of it, and with the research I did, people with fibro should be getting in between 1 and 200 milligrams of it, and there's only 30 in here, and I know I'm not getting very much through my daily life. So I'm gonna get another supplement of that, probably just like a 50 milligram, and just take 1 a day for now, an additional 1 of those a day, and see how that helps, and maybe increase it if I need to. And then I'm also gonna be taking D-ribose, which is supposed to help a lot with muscle pains and energy. And then I'm going to be adding MSM also to take. I've heard a lot of good things about that, so I'll let you know when I start those 3 things. I think that's all that I'm wanting to start taking, was between these, what I take now and the 3 that I'm going to be eventually taking in the next few weeks. So I will keep you guys updated with these new supplements that I'll be taking, and keep you updated with what I have been taking and if it continues helping. And then if you have any questions, just let me know. Leave a comment down below for any future videos that you'd like. If not, I will see you in my next video. Bye.